My name is Nafisat Omotayo, and today I'm going to be talking about the Human Genome Project. And a genome is basically like DNA, and it transcribes all the information of the body. It defines how an organism is going to look, whether you're going to be a human, a duck, a yeast, or what kind of person you're going to be. And on DNA, they have, on genes, they have the DNA. And the DNA base is a double helix, and it's transcribed with 4 different bases. And the bases are adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. And those are the 4 bases that the Human Genome Project is trying to sequence to figure out how they can help prevent diseases or find new medicines to help diagnose and help diseases. And the Genome Project, it was a 13-year project by about 13 countries, and the U.S. Health Department of Energy and the National Institute of Health, for them to transcribe and find all the different sequences they could find with those 4 bases and help use it to prevent disease, make new medicines, and help just revolutionize the medical world. It began in 1990 and it was completed in 2003, and they were able to find 3 billion chemical bases that they can use to help find ways to help prevent diseases. The 5 goals that they had when they were going out with it was to find the different gene sequences in the body and to store information for databases so future generations will be able to use that information to help find new ways to find genetic mutations and to find different tests like that. They're trying to improve the tools for data analysis and transfer the technologies to a private sector, so private sectors can use it and public sectors can also use it. The main point of it was to help find new revolutionary ways to diagnose, treat, and prevent thousands of disorders that affect us in society. And they wanted to provide an understanding for the human biology so you can understand, okay, why did this mutation happen? How can we prevent it so other people won't have to deal with it? Or they're trying to find ways to help prevent it and to cure it. So they're kind of looking for cures for diseases too, so people won't have to deal with that. The main parts of it that they're using it for was molecular medicine, and that was used to help improve the diagnosis of disease and have early detection so you can help prevent it or stop it before it happens, so people wouldn't have Down syndrome, diabetes, cancers, and things like that. And it's also for gene therapy, so once you do find out that you have a genetic mutation, they'll find ways to help, they'll find better medications for you to use, so you'll be able to kind of live with the disease or help eventually eradicate it. They used DNA forensics, and that was used to identify the bacteria and other organisms that may pollute your body or that can lead to diseases like that. And they made genomic maps made of genomes that can help. You can actually take a test that'll help you look to see, okay, is this the kind of disease that you have, and does it run in your family, so you can help prevent it like that. And it was really good for it because they were able to create new medications that they didn't have before, and it kind of opened up a new door for them to say, okay, we can use this medication to help us prevent this disease or to help ease it so people won't have to suffer as much as they do, because there's other ways for them to help them get rid of it. And it's better in detecting diseases and in curing it. And they created a 2,000 genetic tests that you can take, and those genetic tests, they basically help you figure out what's going on with your body, why it happens, and ways that you can prevent it and prevent it from happening to you or anybody else in your family. And there was a lot of issues with them creating this project because when they started it back in the 90s, they didn't really have the technology that they have now to kind of figure out ways to help find the different sequences and to map it and discover the tests that they can make. And then there were some concerns about ethical, social, and legal issues, because if you have your genetic information available, they didn't want it to be like if you go into a job interview, if the employer saw that you had a predisposition to like cancer or something like that, that they would prevent you from them hiring you. Something about insurance too, that you wouldn't be able to get insurance because you have a particular disease. Schools, like if you had AIDS or something, that the school wouldn't allow you to come to the school because they don't, people aren't really that well informed about AIDS and stuff like that. So it's like they didn't want it to be like, okay, if you're trying to get into a college, if they see it on your, I guess on your medical information that you have it, then they'll tell you no. And for clinical issues too, because they wanted to make tests that would be able to regulate the accuracy of the diseases and to help make like a reliable system, so like it could be accurate. So it wouldn't just be like they're going in just kind of looking around and hoping that they find something. To have like a set plan of what they can do to help figure out what's going on. Oh, and it was really good for them to have this project because it opened up new medical doors, and it made very, very long measures that they have ways that you can do things now that you didn't have back then before. And it's good because for future generations, hopefully with all the genetic tests that they were able to find, they can hopefully prevent or eradicate disease completely so that we can eventually probably live in a disease-free world.
Thank you, very good, thank you.